What is the best anime of 2025 and why is it Orb? All right, let's do this. The only member in the Trash Taste podcast that I like, Gigguk.
2025 was a year of turbulent times, uncertain
Look at that,
features.
Orb. Solo Leveling, the greatest anime of all time.
But if there was one thing I could rely on to pull through, of course, it was anime.
Hey! I saw that, Gigguk. I saw that slide.
If there was any doubt,
You better mention it on this list.
2025 has undoubtedly proven it is not just popular.
If I'll see One Punch Man, I'm gonna punch you in the face when I go to Japan.
Demon Slayer became not only the highest grossing anime movie of all.
Yeah, look at that, guys. Over $750 million with no Oscar. You know what gets an Oscar instead? You know what gets nominated instead? Elio. The fucking pizza brand. Elio.
Time, but broke into the top 10 grossing movies of the year, beating out such IPs as How to Train Your Dragon and frickin' Superman. This movie
That's
was
crazy.
An absolute
No Oscar nomination, though. Fuck out of here, you old white bastards.
that delivered the Demon Slayer experience.
Coming from a white man that's proud.
Did it feel long? I think about an hour in, I left to go pee, managed to find time to finish my college degree, got a job, started a family, came back, and I think we're about halfway through the Yakuza flashback. But they weren't the only one in the headlines, because One Punch Man fans I then collectively threw up. After 6 years of waiting, One Punch Man dropped a bomb not even Oppenheimer could recreate.
Nope.
Giving us a season of animation so impressive, Google Slides is
Fuck JC staff.
about to license it out as an add-on. History has taught us that everything good comes in threes. We've had the big three of World War II, the big three of colleges, the big
One Punch Man was World War III.
three of tennis, the big three of shonen, and now, this year has finally given us the big three of frames. As the community responded to this failure on a scale anime had not seen before, Berserk fans could only helplessly watch this unfold on the sideline.
Honestly, One Punch Man gave me a tumor. I'm not even joking.
And it's like,
Hey, you wanted this, right? You wanted the real deal?
I thought that was me. Oh my god, my heart stopped for a second. I thought that was me.
That's what this is. Wake up. You're in the middle of it. Stop complaining.
this was the year where two letters shot fear into
Berserk
anyone
is
that
way
heard
better
them.
than One Punch Man.
AI.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
And the anime community was not immune to its effects. We had masses of fake scenes posted with the release of Sora 2. Rock got its own AI companion.
Yeah, guys, WAI, right? W or L? W, right? We all love AI, yeah!
As if people weren't lonely enough. And of course, OpenAI
Right?
allowed users to flood the internet with Ghibli AI drawings. Looking Miyazaki right in the eye and thinking, man, I don't think you hate anime enough yet. And if you're like me and just realized that all this happened within the space of 1 year, yeah, I know. I
Yeah, what a
wouldn't blame
fucking
you.
year.
Being
Oh
on
my
the
God.
internet felt exhausting at some points this year, and the online landscape was as confusing as ever to navigate. We needed hope. We needed positivity. We were
needed
yearning
Saitama.
for some real human interaction.
The day this happened, I could not go on Twitter for a single second and not see this. It's kind of like the Naoya shit. You know, the meme and using different characters. It's like that all over again, bro. This is all over the place. Peak? Yeah, this is what Peak looks like, for sure. For sure.
Raise your hands up! I beg of you! There's no time left! Don't be afraid! He's a very good man! Offer up your energy!
But the year ended with actual people united under one banner. One drawing of Frieren with a chin so chopped she could withstand.
Frieren is either going around as a meme or going around as a race war on Twitter. There's no in between.
An uppercut from Mike Tyson. The voice actor for Frieren changed it to a
When I tweeted the Frieren panel of like, we can't coexist with demons, the amount of shit I got for that. And I just want to let you know, just because I deleted it doesn't mean I don't agree with it. I'll double down. I agree with it.
profile picture as artists all around the world came together to help draw her in a rare case of all-around positivity being spread online. This was the alive human theory, real human-to-human interaction. No bots, no AI, just sheer determination to pick up a pencil and the will to follow what we knew Himmel the hero would do. Once and for all, proving the strongest AI slob can still be defeated by the weakest.
I might say something that's controversial, and I'm not the fan of like AI, especially like with Sora AI and shit, but I hate the phrase AI slop. Like, I feel like it's one of the most used terms of the year
This pencil user. Did
AI
anything else
slop.
happen this year? Oh yeah, I made my own anime or something.
I watched that.
This is the part where I normally get to my honorable mentions, but today I have something else I need to mention. It's continuing. It really goes above. I'm here. I rarely put continuations of shows I've already
Download Arc Knight's Enfield. You're gonna have a blast. That's what he said, basically.
talked about on previous lists, unless it really goes above and beyond and gives me something new to say about it. But that doesn't mean I didn't continue enjoying
Where's
them.
Vinland Saga?
Might not have gotten the same
What are we
buzz that
doing?
episode 7 provided, but I've really enjoyed the character-focused development we got. Everyone likes to talk about the weirdness or the flashy action, but this shit is doing romance better than most romance anime right
Hell
now.
yeah, it's doing everything better.
About a year ago, I introduced my anime illiterate mum to Apothecary Diaries, so I thought I'd be a loving son this year and save myself from watching season 2 until the Christmas break so I can experience it with her. By which point, she had already watched it 4 times.
I've never watched it.
She still doesn't
Will
even
I?
know
Of
its
course.
name. She just calls
Eventually.
it Mau Mau. City, the animation, really did not like
This
that
is
to me.
another
Really
anime
my
that looks
top
great.
3
It
of
looks
best
fantastic.
animated shows of the year that was so close to making the list, but just didn't quite meet the same level of unhinged, gut-busting laughter Nichijou gave.
I always say I'm gonna watch Apothecary Diaries, and then I don't watch it. It's like a running joke on my second channel, where whenever Apothecary Diaries pops up, I'm like, oh, I gotta watch it, and then the comments are like, 50th time Nicholas said he's gonna watch it. I will watch it eventually, and eventually could be between now and 2050.
Me. Now, if we're talking most unhinged show
No,
this
my
year,
wife's never
that was
watched it.
Nukitashi.
I found it, the dick of my dreams. This is what my wife said. Literally the first day we met.
I would love to talk about this one more, but the amount of
Nukitashi. Now, this is a fucking anime. If you don't agree with this anime, get out of the culture. You don't belong here. You fucking tourist.
frames I'd be able to get.
I'd rather watch this than the
the
Apothecary Diaries.
One Punch Man 3. Solo leveling. Now I know you're going to ask me about this, so let me just set the record straight.
And the anime award goes to... Oh... Sung Jin-woo from Solo Leveling.
In no reality should Solo Leveling have won these awards. I'm sorry. As much as I enjoy it, it's my popcorn flick. You know what I mean? Like, it's something I just sit back and eat and throw popcorn in my mouth to. It does not deserve these fucking awards, bro.
I like Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is a series that knows exactly what it is. It does one thing, but does that one thing so exceedingly well, you do not
Yeah.
care about anything else. And this season delivers.
Solo Leveling winning these awards, especially, it won Anime of the Year, right? Is that what he just said? Like, I remember we watched it, the Crunchyroll Awards. It's the sign of the times, honestly.
Some of the best.
I don't even
power
blame
fantasy
Solo
or
Leveling. I
farming
blame the
action
times.
spectacle you can
I
find,
blame the
and
people.
ate it up.
But that doesn't also mean I think it's the best anime or has the best main character.
I'm
To
not
me,
saying
this
it's
is
not
a
peak.
three-star
There's just a
Michelin
lot
dish.
better.
It is a McDonald's chicken nugget, but the best fucking nugget.
Like, Takopi is better. Orb is better. To Be Hero X is a million times better. Like, a million times. I'm not even fucking joking. To Be Hero X is infinitely times better.
You've tasted in your life. And who wants to live in a world without nugs?
Last year, I did a cop-out by putting a movie at the top of the list. Thankfully, this year was so stacked with choices, I didn't need to do that again. But if I did, 2 titles would definitely be making the list.
Chainsaw Man lived up to the absolute cinema meme it originally started. This wasn't just another shonen movie
Chainsaw Man movie better than a Demon Slayer movie. I said it.
adaptation. It was a perfectly crafted cinematic experience, and I think
Both were 10 out of 10s for me.
it says a lot that for how much
But this one was a
jaw-dropping,
higher 10.
mind-blowing action sequences this movie
And if that
delivered
offends
on,
you, good.
the quieter,
Get the razor
serene,
blades
cool
out, cry
scene
about
is
it.
the one my mind always comes back to. But standing toe-to-toe with that, in my eyes, is 100 meters. If Chainsaw Man was that critically acclaimed blockbuster,
What a year
100
for
meters
anime
would be the
movies.
Oscar-nominated
Right, guys? What a year. Surely they're all going to be nominated.
indie movie
For
with
an
moments
Oscar.
equally as breathtaking and cinematic.
Cinema.
What a film.
This is a film about running.
The embodiment
About
of
peoples
cinema.
Whose lives are about running. You see people who destroy their lives over obsessions, over chasing records, chasing achievements, sacrificing everything, only
Thank
to
God
wonder
he
what the
watched
point of
this.
it all was to begin with. You see people unable to fully commit to themselves in
If you haven't watched 100 meters, get the fuck off my stream right now and go watch it.
fear of finding out they're not as good as they think they are, crafting a prison of their own anxieties they're unable to break out of. You see people so desperately searching for meaning in what they do, unsure if they live to run or run to
Beautiful.
live. People who've always been second best yet
Perfection.
still have not given up on believing in themselves, breaking the reality life
gotta
is
watch it
crafted
again.
for them. And then halfway through the movie, you take a step back and think,
I gotta watch Look Back again as well.
talking about running, right? This movie doesn't just speak to the soul, it goddamn drags it out, shakes it
Oh
by the scruff
my
of its neck,
God,
and shouts
dude.
full volume at it.
Look at this.
Somebody, somewhere is going to find this movie at the right time of their lives, and there's going to be a line uttered by a character in here that
It's still not as good as One Punch Man, but it's close. It has a lot going for it though.
shoots so deeply to their core, they're going to switch their
Yeah,
life
watch
into
this
manual
movie
mode
right now.
after having lived it on auto the entire time.
That was like the perfect ending to a film, by the way. One of the biggest surprises of the year to me. I thought I was gonna fucking hate this series, and it just got better and better and better and better. Honestly. Like, in the beginning, I agreed with people tweeting that, oh, I don't see the hype for Gachiakuta. But as time went on, I fell in love with this shit. I cannot wait for the next season. This anime is great. To me, it is shonen. It is what shonen is meant to be, right? It is a boy show, right? Not saying girls can't love it, right? And by the way, there's no trans characters or non-binary characters in the anime. I just want to make that clear, all right?
Do you ever feel like if you
Yeah, this is the trashiest anime of the year.
watch enough anime, so many of them don't just start looking the same, but also start to feel the same? Gachiakuta spits on that, taking
What do you call it?
don't just start looking the
Gachiakuta?
same, but also start to feel the same? Gachiakuta spits
Gachiakuta? I've been saying it wrong the whole time? Yeah, he's playing clips in the back. My man's cultured.
on that, taking pre-established conventions and says, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
No one
This
ever
is essentially
corrected
a bowl
me.
of trash. Taste. But unlike the latter, there is absolutely nothing garbage flavor about presenting one of the most insane worlds shown
You
in
say every anime name wrong? I say One Piece wrong? It's like Sasuke. He's Asian? Oh, yeah, you're right, bro.
has to offer. Have a look at these
Gachiakuta.
characters. Now, unless you've already seen them, you might
Gachiakuta. I don't know. There's like a punch to that. Gachiakuta.
not be able to tell that these are 5 characters from 5 complete
No way. You know what? Now that I'm watching every anime of 2026, I totally understand this. There are characters that look extremely similar, that look alike. Honestly, you would think they're in the same fucking show, the same character. This is crazy. This is like Jinwoo. This is like the manhwa, bro. This is like a Tomb Raider king. Make the character look a little fucking different.
completely different shows.
They're the same picture.
Now take one character from Gachiakuta. Not only will you never be able to
Oh my god, he's playing Joey Badass right now?
mistake the show they're from, but their style, their attitude, how they carry themselves.
Don't want war, I'm a Martian with an army of Spartans. Spar with a knife in a missile fight. Get your intel right, your intelligence is irrelevant, but it's definite. I spit more than speech impediments. Brooklyn's the residence, the best that it's evident. I got these PE nuts like they elephants.
Everything about them screams expression.
See, I know my
and you
shit.
exactly
I know
the
my
type of
shit.
personality they have. Now multiply that by all the minor characters you'll ever see. Gachiakuta has a design philosophy that permeates every single aspect of the show, creating a
almost
visual
said the
language
N-word.
with a vibe that is absolutely unmatched.
If I was off stream, I would have said it.
Neon lights flood the back alleys. The streets are crude and gritty, with a stench that almost permeates through the screen.
Bro, Gigguk has taste. He's playing Joey Badass. He's playing clips. I didn't know he was cultured like this.
He plasters every wall you walk past. The world doesn't just feel lived in. Every little detail exudes a sense of character that communicates a story to you without having to utter a single
I knew
word.
why I
The
liked
author
him.
teamed up with a real graffiti
And not the
artist to help
others.
craft the art behind it, which just adds that layer of authenticity to its visual identity. And also, just look at her.
I saw her in real life. I can't believe it. I never thought I'd see a mangaka in real life. I thought they were like superficial beings that hide, you know what I mean? Like that you don't see them in public. I saw her at Anime New York, bro. I literally was like 10 centimeters away from her.
She is a character in her own world. Then
I was
you have the power
afraid to
system.
introduce myself.
It's trash. Parentheses affection.
It is, it's
Having
terrible.
a system where objects treated with love and care are imbued with powers is not only original, but
Garbage
serves as another
anime.
vehicle for characters to express themselves. It's the only show where you'll see characters use scissors, umbrellas, gloves, hair cones, and glasses as weapons, but then you start to wonder, why is that object this this character's vital instruments? What does that say about their personality, their backstory? Which objects do I have that define me? It's ideas like this.
I'm surprised it's not more popular than it is. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see enough people talking about this shit. I feel like this checks all the boxes for what people usually like, especially on Twitter and shonen fans nowadays. Like, I'm shocked more people don't talk about this shit.
Feed your imagination to the possibilities it opens up.
It's so
and that's
cool.
what I felt watching Gachiakuta.
Like, I enjoyed this more than My Hero
in its entirety. It might not be the most polished shonen of our generation or have a story that pushes it to new boundaries, yet I constantly found myself hitting that next episode just so I could spend a bit more time.
I like it more than Fire Force for sure.
Created.
Number 9. What is it, Digimon? Clitoris
Fantasy is the double-edged sword of the anime world. Swing one side and you have
I have never watched a single second of this anime. Let's see if he sells it to me. Let's see.
Swing the other side and you
sell it to me, Gigguk.
The trashiest, stinkiest shows you can find in the medium. And I'm not talking about the Gachiakuta kind. So when a new fantasy anime comes out, I'm always thinking, which side is this one gonna swing?
Have y'all watched Clitoris? W or L anime?
Could be mature, unsure. Oh hey, there's proper thought put into the world building and politics, so it's not just the same copy-paste Demon Lord fantasy.
I thought it was Digimon.
Okay, the hero's been given an immortal body. Sounds like this could potentially be power fantasy-ish. Yeah, that's a little stinky. But then I watch as the hero yeets herself off a cliff, leaving just her mangled corpse remaining.
Wait a
Only to have
minute.
her body parts grotesquely
Oh, it's
shoved back into
unhinged.
place as you hear the crackling of bones over the most scream
Oh,
of pain.
hey, yo, look at those knockers. Holy shit, she got her toes out
Her
too.
body is forcibly put back together.
Oh my god, when the dick is just too good.
Little by little, while the bandits around her can only watch on in horror, and it was this moment that I realized, oh, I'm in.
It looks really
Clitoris is the
good.
kind of brutal dark fantasy show I've been missing.
This is
Not
the
a
most I've
full-on
seen of
masterpiece like
Clitoris.
Berserk, but just a fun
Kurama?
show that takes itself just seriously enough. You have a protagonist that is heroic and kicks ass without being annoyingly idealistic or stupidly overpowered. Also, she has an eye patch. The world and
She's
power
cool.
system isn't just copying off every
I like
other
her.
power fantasy out there. The protagonist has an eye patch. The violence is gratuitous while being purposeful and setting the tone of the story. You can see the hallmarks of what could have turned into an edgy fantasy: slavery, prostitution.
animation looks
but then
pretty
you're
good,
reminded
too.
that anime can actually treat
titties
these
look
subjects
massive.
the way that they deserve. It's not always
What
for
more
the
could
faint
you
of
ask
heart,
for? Titties and animation. That's all you need in an anime.
It's the kind of grungy 90s
90s style. The fact that it's 90s style is why I will watch it. That's like the biggest selling point for me. If that's the reason why people didn't like it, those people should never watch anime again. Slavery? Oh, W, nice.
fantasy show anime hasn't seen in a long time.
She's got a goddamn eye patch.
She's a pirate. They look pretty good. So far, so good, this list. Oh my god. What a shocker and what a treat this anime was. I never thought I'd watch little girls ice skating. Honestly, if you told me I'd be watching little girls ice skating like 6 years ago, I would think you're trying to put me on a list. But oh my god, I watched a bunch of episodes of this anime and it's really fucking good, man. It's so sweet. It's so well made as well. Season 2's coming out.
You ever see a new parent and how their eyes light up when talking about their kids? They show you a million photos of the same pose. They brag about the smallest
Did you
achievement
cry?
their kid
No,
was
I don't
able
cry.
to do. You feel a sense of pride you've never felt before towards
Yeah, you got
anything else
Kenshi
from their
Onetsu on the
speech.
opening.
That's what watching
Crazy.
Medalist makes you feel like. This is a show about ice skating, but it's also a show about role models and the rewards of what being a great
I used to
role
ice
model can
skate.
get
I
you.
could relate.
Inori is an 11-year-old girl who's been told she's too old to enter the figure skating world. She's shy, insecure, and collects worms for a hobby. This girl
Nothing
is
wrong
going
with
to get
that.
absolutely destroyed in school. But just by finding one person that believes in her, she's able to see
She's collecting worms while there's like a teenager in America that's shaking their ass on TikTok. I'd rather them collect worms.
something in herself that she
Look how
never
cute
could
she
before.
is.
Shine in a way she never believed, and you're invited to be a part of that transformation. Medalist grabs you with grounded, well-realized characters all around, doing something revolutionary by treating its child characters like normal characters. Because did you know? Children are people too.
So good.
When you think about it, it's kind of fucked up how much your life insecurities and self-image are defined by a few early moments in your life. Maybe a teacher said that you were dumb, and then from then on you just accept that as a fact.
Oh yeah, a teacher said I was retarded once, and I honestly believe that. To this day, I believe it. I believe I'm retarded. Honestly, like I think it was my second grade teacher, just straight up called me retarded. Like, are you mentally retarded? Everybody else understands the curriculum. Everybody else understands this. Why can't you do it? Are you mentally retarded? I'll never forget those words, and I believe it to this day.
Or maybe, hypothetically, you were told you were...
And guess what? Now that mentally retarded kid is making 10 times the amount of money than she ever made in her life. Dumb bitch.
hair looks silly,
probably
so you
dead
start
too.
spiking it up like fucking Sasuke. Or a friend said you were boring, so you buy this Scarface poster to pretend like you have a personality. Or you look like a nerd with glasses, so you start wearing contacts every day. So seeing someone who was able to be set on the correct path because they found the right person, found the right role model, spoke to a part of my younger self that might not have gotten that same opportunity. Every small achievement, every small step they take becomes a collective win. And when
Imagine watching Lord of the Mysteries when this exists.
they pull through and hit that complete triple axel after numerous falls, you'll be shedding tears like a proud dad telling the person
Alright, so I'm gonna say something crazy, right?
next to you, that's
Wait.
my kid. Yeah.
Alright, so clearly this is a child, right? Clearly this is a child. Now, there should be no weird art of her online, because if there is, I seriously think you should be on a list. I will just say that. I will say that right then and there. This is a child. She's adorable. She is clearly a child. So let's keep it that way. Let's keep her innocent. All right? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. My feelings and opinion on, like, oh, it's just a drawing, is gradually changing throughout time, right? Last week or 2 weeks ago, I may have not said that. And then I think to myself, wait a minute, Nicholas. Wait a minute. We're not Hikaru, okay? Like, are we going to look at this character and think it's okay to sexualize her? Like, do you really feel that way? Or are you not saying something because people online might be offended? I don't give a fuck if a pedophile is offended by that. Why do I need a pedophile's acceptance? That's the way. It's like wanting the acceptance from the KKK. You think I want that? No. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that's my kid.
So cute. I was just thinking about that. I don't know. Because somebody mentioned something like that in chat. Another anime I'm probably never going to watch. I think the time has passed. But I wish I watched when it came out.
Horror is one of those genres anime rarely
Dun,
gets
dun,
right.
dun.
On one hand, I think
Vondy.
the medium makes it harder to get genuine
Guys,
scares
you watch
compared
this
to its
shit?
live-action counterparts, but then
Oh,
one
stop,
too many
stop.
times we get a promising projects like Uzumaki that took a bit too much
Don't show this. Well, we're past this. This is 2025 we're talking about. Why are we doing this? Why are we showing this? Stop!
inspiration
Stop
from the source
showing
material
this.
and
Stop! I don't want to see this ever again.
spiraled its own production into madness. I was beginning to lose faith, but thankfully the summer Hikaru died not only restored that, but has set the bar of how anime can achieve horror of the highest quality. So you may be wondering, what's so different about this one?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to...
Wait, so if he's gay, is he sucking dick in this anime? Because if so, I'll watch it right now.
classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
I'd heard so many great things about this manga,
Is he
but I
sucking
watched
dick?
the anime knowing nothing about it. I wanted to go in raw, and apparently, so did they. And within the
What do you mean apparently so did they? So did they go raw with each other or not? Like, if there's no ass fucking in the show, I don't want to watch it.
first few minutes, it's evidently clear how this show succeeds where so many others have faltered. Almost immediately, you are drawn in with this eerie sense of dread that crawls under your skin and doesn't let up. Every scene oozes a
Talk about
sinister
quality.
air as thick as the summer humidity you're watching on screen. It's not about jump scares. It's the ghastly imagery that gives you a peek into the eldritch horrors that lurk beneath
what a
the
nasty
shadows.
looking
Horrific
bitch.
entities
Bro, what the fuck is that? What is this, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Japan version?
brought to life with haunting art.
Oh
that
my
wraps you around the
God!
back of your neck stand.
That is
Atmosphere
scary.
is why this is a masterclass of animated horror. Behind all that, though, is a
I didn't know it was
exploration
that
of grief
scary.
and love between two bros that is 100% undeniably,
Gay.
categorically platonic.
So gross. So good.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I mean, just look at this man. He's so straight. He's
Can I get a gay in chat?
about to have sex with another man, so he knows what the woman he goes on dates with will feel like. 'Cause
I would watch a gay anime because they're drawings. I would never watch like a gay show. If that's homophobic, then I guess I am. But like, I cannot watch like a reality TV show with gay men or like just gay lovers like in a show. I just can't watch it. I'm not into that. It's not that I get disgusted by it. I just can't watch it. I'm not into gayness, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not gay. I know some people think I am, but I'm not. You know, I'm a married man. I could watch a gay anime. I'd watch them sword fight.
You know, when you have a Lovecraft...
Would you watch lesbians? Nah.
A nightmare creature
Haram.
wearing the skin of your dead friends, you first got to figure out so many things. What is it? Is it dangerous? Does it come in peace? Or just you?
You know, maybe Michael's gay, maybe he's not. He is.
I know who's gay. Oh my god, there it is! Oh, peak! Cinema.
China has continually been on the rise.
W China. I fucking love you, China. Oh my god. I'm bing-chalinging all day.
In the animation space, and this
China giving us Wuthering Waves, giving us To Be Hero X, W China.
It really felt like there was always at least one show per season that stood out in the highly competitive world of animation to be one of the hot shows to watch. And in my eyes, their crowning achievement of 2025 came in the form of To Be Hero X. This is China's own take into the superhero genre that asks the question, what would society be like if people could gain superpowers based on the social media influence they have?
So
India
good.
is now a world superpower. OnlyFans...
What?
Powers based on the social media influence they have. India is now a world superpower. OnlyFans is more powerful than Disney. But in
Yeah, guys, that OF you're subscribing to, it's a man in India. Just think that. Think that when you're jerking it to that OnlyFans hoe that you're subscribed to, there's an Indian man with a mustache talking to you. Just think of that. Just think of that. And if that still turns you on, all power to you.
the world of To Be Hero X, anyone can gain superpowers as long as you are able to convince the masses to believe in you. Trust is how you gain power in this world. People's mass perceptions dictate not only who becomes a superhero, but the types of...
You don't get to call them hoes, Nick. I'm allowed to change my perspective on things. I'm allowed to grow, right? When I was a kid, I didn't care about religion. I shit-talked religion when I was a kid, all different types of religion. As I've grown, I've changed my perspective on everything, and I've learned to respect religions. Even if I'm religious myself to a specific religion, I know at least that I'm not going to disrespect somebody because of their faith or something. You're allowed to grow, you're allowed to change, and the second you take that away from somebody, you're taking away their freedom. You're taking away what it means to be human, because we've all done shit that we're not proud of, that we don't agree with anymore, right? Like, we all have done that. I've done shit I'm not proud of. I've done shit. I'm not saying I'm not proud of me doing OF in the past or whatever. I made a lot of fucking money. You think I give a fuck? I made a lot of fucking money. Just because I did OF for like a year doesn't mean I can't call somebody a whore.
Life they lead. There's Furman, a firefighter who saved a young girl from a falling ceiling that went viral, gaining him the power of incredible strength and invulnerability at the expense of never being able to take a proper shit ever again because he can never bend over thanks to his immovable...
Spoilers? Yeah, that's why I'm not paying that much attention to this one. You know what? I'm going to skip it because I don't want to get spoiled, because this show is probably one of the best ones. 5.
Of course, there's a lot of misery, but it is the same misery that is all around us. The trees here are in misery, and the birds are in misery. I think they sing, they just scream in pain.
One of the biggest surprises of my life was this anime. I said that about Gachiakuta, I said that about Medalist, but nah, this one came out of nowhere. I had no plan on watching this. I literally found out about it the day it came out, and it's one of the greatest anime I've ever watched. Seriously, man, this is a million times better than anything else on this list. Other than Orb.
The first time I watched the movie Requiem for a Dream, a movie so shockingly powerful that it disturbed me to my core, yet allowed me to experience emotions few pieces of fictions had been able to make me feel. Its message has left an imprint on me that remains to this day and continues to be one of those films I'm glad I experienced but never wanted to watch again. I said exactly the same thing to myself after watching Takopi's Original Sin. This is one of those shows that leaves you completely drained, giving you the sinking feeling that drops down to the pit of your stomach at the end of every episode. Genre? Drama? No. This is a straight up horror anime.
This anime had everybody talking. And that's why I love doing what I do, bro. I love when there's conversation around something. I love when I upload a reaction and it's not people just coming into my comments and just spamming details. Like, literally, you know what I mean. You go on a reaction, you see the same comments on every single reaction video. For like My Hero, for JJK, people are barely talking about the reaction itself. They just come into the video to give you like a fun fact or to say something about the episode, and they do that on every single reaction. And that's completely fine. But for Takopi's Original Sin, everybody was in my comment section having a discussion. Everybody was fighting each other, giving their opinion on shit. Oh, you're wrong about this part, Nick. I don't agree with this part. Like, I love that shit. I love that shit, man. And then One Punch Man was another case of that. People just talking about how funny the reaction was. I love when there's discussion around shit. People don't like that. Nick's drama with Takopi was wild. Bro, how the fuck did I get into drama with that? That's crazy. People don't want you having discussions. They just want you to... I love it. My Hero, greatest anime of all time. Fucking deep throating on that shit. Fuck that. Seriously, man. Let people talk. That's all they want you to do is glaze. I'm not here to glaze.
For your emotions. It's about an alien, Takopi, from the planet Happy. All he wants to do is spread smiles
what
and
a happy
without
anime,
a single
guys.
shred of negativity. He's the type of guy who'd hear about a racism problem and try to solve it by running. Now pair him with the Trauma Trio, 3 kids whose collective future therapist bill would equal the GDP.
I remember the drama about the show. The drama about the show, if I remember correctly, it's that people were upset with how I felt or how people felt when we were like, yeah, kill that bitch. Like when the bitch died and shit, like they were like, oh, you should never wish that upon a child. And that was the drama. And there were reaction channels that were doing that. I don't remember who, but there were reaction channels that were judging people that felt that way. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? Let people talk. Let people have conversations about these anime. Like, you're preventing people from having their own opinions. By the way, these are drawings. I'm sorry. When I was a kid and I was being bullied, I wanted that motherfucker to die. You think I cared about feelings? I wished every day for a car to hit that motherfucker. I'm not even joking, and I wished that for multiple years. That's how I felt.
With the Trauma Trio.
I'm sorry you were never bullied in your life and you had a perfect childhood.
That's right.
Hey, little buddy, how are you doing? Oh my god, whoa, 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 oh my god, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's Japanese Smiling Friends.
I miss
This
Chappie.
is a series that wastes no time into throwing you into the absolute...
Marina didn't deserve death. She was a child. So if a child brought a gun to school and started shooting up the school, because he's a child, you shouldn't kill it. He's a child. He doesn't know better. Fuck that. Blow its brains out.
Deep end of emotional
That's how I
trauma
feel.
and let you sink further from there. Watching the first episode of Takopi is like...
Yeah, kick streamers. We love them.
Pounding your emotions into the ground. It presents you with some of the heaviest subjects a child can go through with no filters to help.
Oh my god, is he playing Mac Miller now? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know if Gigguk chooses the music for this, but whoever chooses the music, bro, W you.
Help avert your eyes. If I had a nickel for every time one of these kids got whipped by a belt, I'd have 0 nickels. Because their parents used a fist. Everyone is an asshole. Everyone is the worst kind of human they can possibly be. Then when you're shown that faint ray of sunlight at the end of the tunnel, your first instinct is to think,
I miss this show.
But that's not to say there is no point.
Honestly, I hope there's a show this year that gets the anime community talking like they talked with this one. You know what I mean? And you should allow people to talk. Like, don't prevent people from talking about this shit, bro. This was a great anime. One of the best parts about it was the comment sections, was the fighting and the controversy. Not even controversy, but just everybody giving their opinion on this shit. I really hope there's something like this year. I really hope.
How despicable some of these actions you witness are, it constantly reminds you that the biggest villains are the parents who failed them. Parental neglect, physical abuse, and worst of all, a law-accurate Asian
I am shocked how popular this anime got, but I'm so happy it did. I'm so happy.
Each kid is a product of their own toxic environment, and for how suffocating.
It's rare people recognize greatness if it doesn't have boom boom pow pow in it. So this was actually a blessing.
This show can be, it never devolves into being downright cynical. It's an important reminder of how trauma can be passed on, how the worst environments can shape the worst people, and no matter how hard life can be, nothing is more suffocating than having to deal with it alone. Because in the end, aren't the
the emotions I ran through, bro, just hating character after character, and then hating her.
Friends we made, the trauma bonding we did along the
Crazy.
way. Wait, is that how he goes?
My emotions were all over the
To help
place.
this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Like, I'm sorry, I wanted her to get shot in the head multiple times, especially right there. Blue Lock?
2026 is now officially the year of the horse, but unfortunately, Umamusume.
Yeah, where my horse boys at?
Like your typical gacha gamer,
Where my Umamusumos? Cinderella gay.
Collectively
Hell yeah.
Umamusume rabbit hole, and Cinderella Grey embodies every damn.
I can't believe I played this game.
Became a global phenomenon. This was the highest intensity, no bullshit, all action.
I'm actually considering watching this very soon.
Sports anime to come out in 2025, delivering that level.
Oh, goody
Jump
cap.
out, you see hype in every single episode you put on. You are given little room to breathe.
No cap. No goody cap. What was this actually good? Not like how everybody's like, oh, this is good when they say that about everything. Is this actually a good anime from start to finish?
From one race to the next, every match injecting that burst of adrenaline your body.
Or is like one episode
if you were
good?
living under a rock last year, yes, there is a gacha game of the same IP. Yes, this is anthropomorphized horse girls running against each other based on real historic races in Japan, which I've already talked about when I covered the show last month. But you don't need to know any of that to enjoy the spectacle it delivers.
I like horses and I like girls.
Is as addictive as any
in anime
you
girls.
Hear the roar of the crowd as the commentator eggs them on. As you watch athletes digging deeper than they ever have before. Suddenly, this junky-ass anime girl run becomes the most hype thing you've ever seen. As you shout out, "God, this is what peak performance looks like!" And then the race is over. You calm down, switch on the next episode, and experience it all again. Wait, that last paragraph sounded familiar.
I think I'll give it a shot.
ChatGPT? No, in fact, it was Gigguk because
I've seen enough of it to know that I might enjoy it. Like, I've seen the trailers, I've seen shit like this, little rundowns of it. I think I've seen enough to watch it, right? Like, I'm done watching trailers to it. I think I just gotta watch the anime now.
Just copied it.
Best sports anime of 2025.
I've already said everything I have to say about it.
I think I'll
video,
watch an episode.
So
Why
you know
not?
What? I'll just let ChatGPT rewrite my own work to tell you.
Hey, beautiful. Good morning. Huh?
What time did you wake up?
I woke up like 2 hours ago. I'll be up soon. I love you. Good morning. How is it snowing a lot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh shit, yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Again, in the style of Gigguk. That moment when the final eruption hits, your monkey brain just activates. The crowd is screaming. The commentator is absolutely losing it. The athletes are pushing past every physical limit known to mankind. And suddenly, this janky, low FPS anime girl run has your full, undivided soul. You're sitting there like, why am I this invested? As you stand up yelling, God,
I'll watch
this is
it.
peak human performance.
I'll watch it sometime between now and 2028.
At your screen like you've just witnessed the second coming, but is sponsored by questionable animation show.
I will watch this before I watch Apothecary Diaries. That's all I'll say.
Cuts, and then it's
like this has more my interest.
You remember you're an adult.
Apothecary Diaries doesn't look like a reactionary anime. This does.
You sigh, click the next episode, and willingly let it happen to you all over again, because anime has once again tricked you into feeling emotions through sheer bullshit and spectacle. What the fuck does ChatGPT think I sound like?
The wanker.
You can go watch my actual video if you want to hear everything I have to say about it better than
I'm good.
GPT ever could.
I'm good. I'll watch the anime.
I'm gonna stop
we'll
wasting
give
my
it
own words now.
an episode
Anyway,
chance.
Number 3, Barn, the boundaries of adult.
Of course.
This was a new anime made by a fairly new creator in the industry.
City? No, not Siri. City, bitch.
Attention spans
I love how
are fucked.
Siri
Memes are
answered.
incomprehensible. I can't be the only one who feels like every day I see something that makes me lose IQ until my last remaining brain cells are stuck there on life support, powering the last bit of sentient thought I have. But this year, there was no show that healed my soul more than watching Apocalypse Hotel. In an era
I never even heard of this anime. Apocalypse Hotel?
of brain rot,
I
this
never
one
heard
gave me
anybody
pure
say
brain
it
ripe.
on my
Apocalypse
streams
Hotel
and my
is a
comments.
different
I have
slice
never
of
heard
life.
of this.
It has all the hallmarks that make up the genre. A quieter, subdued
It looks
approach to
good.
storytelling, charming
Is this like
characters,
Foster's
a
Home,
whimsical,
Imaginary Friends?
bright air that complements its calming
In a hotel?
atmosphere. And then you keep watching.
I have never heard of this shit, but it looks great.
Okay, maybe there's a bit of brain rot in this one. Doomslayer Tanukis, Power Rangers fighting Kangaroo Thanos, a fucking mech battle in the middle of a desolate cityscape. You can put on an episode and have no idea what kind of unhinged shenanigans you're going to encounter next, but behind the chaos and the laughter, it constantly delivers a story with a heart few scenes.
I'm never gonna
are able
react to it, but I'll watch
a
it.
door-opening robot that fails at opening
looks good.
doors, a hospitality robot with no one left.
Right now I'm watching Timon's B-side, You and I Are Polar Opposites, and another anime I forgot the name of, With My Wife. So, yes, I do watch anime off camera, like off reactions and shit. So it's a possibility. This looks really good. It looks up my lane.
To serve a hotel that opens to a place with a population of 0. This
I just don't know how this looks better than One Punch Man. That's what's crazy. That's the crazy part to me.
is a world with no meaning, where characters are forced to find
That's what
their
that
own.
needs to happen in New York.
How is it? Do you find
needs to be
purpose
obliterated.
in a place where there is none? Watching this band of lovable misfits allows you to reflect about the purpose you may be missing from your own life. It's a show so hopelessly optimistic, steeped in
What the fuck is his top 2 gonna be? Is Orb gonna be on here? Is Orb considered 2020? Yeah, because he showed Orb in the beginning. My Hero? No. Lord of the Mysteries. Nobody's putting Lord of the Mysteries on their list, bro. My Hero? Nah, he wouldn't put My Hero in his top 3.
layers of melancholy.
Right?
A story set
It
in a
wasn't
bleak
that
place where
good.
no hope should be able to be found, yet it still is able to greet you with the warmest smile. Where years, decades, centuries pass in the blink of an eye, characters you love age.
I might watch
move
this
on.
today.
All that is familiar around you
Damn.
slowly begins to change, always reminding you that time will continue to move, with or without you. It may be painful, but it's life. And it can be a lot brighter if you let it be. Episode 11 might just be my favorite slice of life episode of all time. An episode that breaks convention. It doesn't try to be entertaining. It doesn't try to tell you everything. It sits you down, shuts out the noise around you, and allows you to just feel. Ending it with a line that
Oh my god. What the fuck? This is like a I Am Legend, but a wholesome version of it. Wow. I wish I was her. Like I wish I could be around all these animals like this. Like this is what I like about this is diversity to me. This is coming together in unity.
that made me stop.
Oh my
walk away
God,
for a
this
moment,
looks so
and remind
good.
myself that through all the chaos, life can be pretty damn wonderful. This is the kind of magical feeling this show gives you. It doesn't just show you a slice of life. It reminds you
Look at his horse. He has Luffy's scar.
what living that life means in the first place.
Oh, jeez, a fucking butterfly horse!
Was this supposed to be the end?
What? My Hero number 2? Really? I mean, it was great, don't get me wrong. But I thought this would be like number 9 or 10 on his list. It would be like number 6 or 7 on
Shonen
mine.
action shows are the lifeblood of the anime industry.
Why do I have to
They
say
are the
those
most
numbers?
popular,
Out of
have
all
most
the numbers.
influence, and are very often some of the very first anime we end up watching. It's these shows that help shape a young generation of people, and I certainly can't forget what they instilled into me. As a kid too young to understand anything, I saw heroes fighting against evil to protect the things they stand for. They stood up for those who couldn't, represented all the good in the world, and though I grew up and realized the real world isn't as simple or idealistic as the one one portrayed in the realm of fiction. It's these stories that help set me on the right path. It gave me hope. It gave me role models.
I think because he's been watching it for a long time, maybe that's why it's so high. But like, I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm not that connected to My Hero, I don't feel that way. Like, some people are obsessed with it. Like, My Hero is their One Piece. My Hero is their Bleach, their Naruto, their Attack on Titan. Like, My Hero is their main fucking anime. I will never understand that, but we all have different taste. I'm just not, like, the biggest, absolute, ultimate fan of My Hero. Like, to me, it's like, it'll always be, like, either a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10 anime. I really like it. I don't love it. Like, I'm not in love with it.
It taught me about the person I should aspire to
So that's
be.
interesting.
To me, this is what shonen is
With
meant to be
only anime
about.
he watches that this is
the
number
shonen I grew
2.
up with.
That fascinates
this is the
me.
shonen I know, and I don't think many shows have distilled that concept down as purely as My Hero Academia has. Regular viewers will know that I've had an up and down relationship with this franchise. I instantly fell in love in season 1, watched it explode in popularity in season 2 and 3, then gradually fell out of favor as other shows took the spotlight, but I always kept watching in hopes that it could at least end with a bang. And now, 10 years later, I can wholeheartedly say, boy, did it ever.
Wow. I mean, like, this was honestly the best moment of the season. Like, I can't believe Bakugo had a better moment than the main character. Bakugo got, like, the heavenly angel treatment. Honestly, the god tier treatment. Treated better than any other character. And this was the peak of My Hero right here for me. Other than, like, Shigaraki's backstory, this was, like, one of the pinnacle moments to me. So good.
This final season delivered a spectacle worthy of the legacy it will leave. And now that's all over, looking back, I feel like My Hero Academia came out in a strange transitionary period. In a time
So
where
is
its
Orb gonna be
contemporaries
number
were getting
1?
darker, getting weirder, getting bloodier. It almost felt like MHA was the squeaky clean, straight-laced student in a classroom of delinquents. And yet, it managed to achieve what so many long-running series have.
Like, when I talk the way I talk about My Hero, people automatically assume that I hate it. It's like Solo Leveling, where I believe, like, Solo Leveling should be nowhere near the anime of the year category. People think because I say these things and I don't glaze these things to the point where I'm saying, it's perfect, best anime in the world, that I hate this anime all of a sudden. That's not how I feel. I'm allowed to love things and like things more than others. You know what I mean? Or dislike things more than others. That's how I feel towards My Hero. Like, My Hero I don't think it would be in my top 10
able to do
of
after 10 years
2025.
of characters, action, drama, and development, it was able to close out standing tall, shouting a clear and concise message for the world.
Great
to
moment.
hear
That was
stayed
another great
completely
moment.
True to what it always was. Anyone can be a hero. Anyone should try to be a hero, even if it's just for the people around you. It's hopeful. It's optimistic. It's somewhat maybe cheesy, but it is very My Hero Academia. This may not go down in history as everyone's favorite show, but I will remember it as a testament of what the beating heart of shonen should be. We were always.
That's what I mean. I never had that connection with My Hero because of how fast I watched it and because of everything else I watched before it. Like, I didn't have that 10-year-long attachment and relationship with My Hero. I had like a 1-year-long or maybe even a 2-year-long relationship with it, so I wasn't that connected with it.
Need heroes.
I don't have a nostalgia
we will always need a
feeling
story
for it.
like this.
I feel like nostalgia is a big reason why people love it as much as they do.
At the end of this era, I'm glad it was there to remind us one last time.
Cool. We're gonna be playing a My Hero game next month, by the way. Comes out in like a week or 2. Definitely playing it. It's better than One Punch Man. Tell me how. Oh, it's Orb. It's Orb. It's Orb. How did One Punch Man reactions do better than every other show in 2025? Can somebody explain that to me? It did better than everything else. I can't believe that. So technically, One Punch Man is the best anime of the year for me. It's the most popular anime of the year. So fucking good. Oh my god, man. Oh!
In my line of work, I watch a lot of shows. I remember a lot of shows, but rarely do I have the
hate farming? Well, hate farming works. You can call it farming all you want. Every YouTuber that reacts wishes they're able to get that amount of attention that I got for those reactions. And if they say they don't, they're lying to you. They're fucking lying to you, bro. I loved hate watching it. That's the era of YouTube that I come from. I come from like watching AVGN, iDubbbz before he became a woman. What else? I even watched Leafy. You know what I mean? Like I watched these YouTubers that would just roast shit, that would hate shit. And I love that shit. Like it's fun sometimes to hate on something. You know what I mean? And it was fun to hate on One Punch Man. It was fun as fuck. And as a YouTuber, it was extra fun because it brought in the views. You made more money than did off of it? Oh, yeah, of course. I made more money on One Punch Man than the series actually made, which is crazy. I brought so much attention to it. So much fucking attention to it, bro. I love One Punch Man. I love it. I love it. I will be so grateful for One Punch Man forever, for season 3. Biggest blessing of 2025.
It's only when something truly lingers.
This is the perfect anime.
That grabs hold and follows
Poland
me,
Saga.
that occupies my mind whenever I have a free moment.
Was it fun to hate on animators as well? Yes. Are you hurt? Are you offended that I was talking shit about animators? Because if you were, get the fuck out of here. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Like, people are so fucking butthurt. Oh, our poor animators. Our poor animators. The fuck out of here. I could say if someone's work is trash, just like I could say someone's work is great. And if that offends you, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't have an open mind. I'm sorry you don't have a free mind. And you have to think the way that everybody else thinks. And you're getting offended on behalf of the animators. The animators that everybody says, Japan doesn't care. Japan doesn't care about what you think. Japan doesn't care about what Westerners think. Cry about it. Seriously, cry about it. Cry about it like Henry Thurlow. Cry about it along with him. I'm sorry, they are not these higher beings. I could criticize their work. And if they're offended by that, I don't give a fuck. I could be criticized. I have to accept that. You're an artist. You are an artist. You're allowed to be criticized. Your work is allowed to be criticized. There's bad animation and there's good animation. I don't give a fuck about this timeline, right? First of all, we don't even know what's confirmed. This is just all assumption, okay? It was bad. To me, it was objectively bad. And if that offends you, fuck out of here with that. Everybody thought it was bad. You surely are a bully. It's crazy. I've been bullied my whole life, and I know what bullying is. Me giving my opinion on something isn't bullying. Especially to people that aren't even listening to what I'm saying. I'm allowed to feel that way. It's the animation industry. It's the entertainment industry. I am allowed to criticize it. And if that offends you, go fuck yourself. It's as simple as that, bro. I'm not gonna hold these people on a upper echelon, on a higher scale. Like, get the fuck out of here with that, bro. I'm not watching Princess Kaguya, bro. Chill out with that.
It's that one line that sticks with me, not because it was witty or punchy, but because it touched on something deep, something meaningful, something real. I've rewatched all On the Movements of the Earth more times.
Now this is how you do a fucking anime. This is how you do it. This is how you fucking do it. And to go back, and this is the last I'll talk about it today, to go back to somebody saying, oh, what about the anime? I am glazing animators 99.9999% of the time. If you can't take the 0.00001% of the time I talk shit about animation or drawings, you're a slave. You're a fucking slave. You're enslaved.
This year than any other shows from the past 10 years, and yet I am still as moved, as awestruck, as absolutely mesmerized as the first time I watched it. Why am I telling you all this?
わからない。私の感動を必死に伝えてる。
This was a show that, when half done, I put as 4th on my list last year, not knowing that when I finished the entire thing, it would become my anime of the decade. That's a big statement, and you may not agree. You may have other shows you prefer. It may not have hit you the same way it hits me, but...
I'll take Orb any day over any shonen. Even shonen I love. I'll take it any day.
That is my truth.
Except for Attack on Titan.
For a moment, I wanted to...
Attack on Titan just it escapes that to me. It's not just your standard shonen, whatever. It's different. It's totally different. It's a different experience. Like, honestly, I don't think I'll ever experience an anime like Attack on Titan again. I think that's the pinnacle of anime. I don't know. Vinland Saga, I don't even, like... I go back and forth with it. I don't know if Vinland Saga will ever reach those heights. Like, I fluctuate. I go back and forth between what my favorite anime is. I honestly feel like it'll never come close. to Attack on Titan. Nothing will ever come close to it.
Invite you to see what that truth meant. A show like this comes along only a few times in a
Orb is
generation.
like top 10 anime
it
of all
is not
time.
only one of the most original, beautiful, and nigh on unpredictable series to come out in modern times, but it's one of those stories that has the power to teach you something about yourself. Without preaching, without telling you what's correct, it presents you with profound ideas and helps guide you to find your own answers. Orb is an anime about heliocentrism. It's about proving the Earth moves around the sun, but also it's a story about truth, about people who fight for truth, about the lengths people will go to prove truth, about people who have their truths challenged and respond to it without disrespecting the person that challenged it. An egotist.
It's not only my like anime of the year, it's also like my anime opening of the year. Nandanemo. Like, come on, man.
Priest
Come on.
putting his trust in the wisdom of a peasant, a devout believer defending the words of an atheist. The heroes of the story are not the ones who are right. It's the ones who are willing to accept that they could be wrong, who will listen to those that oppose them and try to understand even if they don't necessarily agree. These are the people that embody the human spirit, that together ignite a flame that transcends lifetimes. Every character is memorable, every line powerful, every journey poetic. This is simply one.
I gotta rewatch this. I gotta rewatch this and Vinland Saga at the same time.
One of the most beautiful stories I've ever witnessed. And the more
guys, what's better, Orb or Vinland?
Time that has passed since I first finished it, the more times.
When's Vinland Saga reactions come? Never. It's never coming. I already watched it all.
I've rewatched it over this year. The stronger its message has resonated with me.
Unless I fake
as
react
I
to
looked out and saw the world as it is today. Unlike the world of Orb, we live in a time when information is more readily available than it ever has been, and yet truth has never.
Why compare Orb and Vinland? I'm not comparing. I'm saying which one do you like better? What did that offend you?
Never felt so hard to find.
You can say which one's better. I can say, what do you like better? Don to Don or I don't know, Dragon Ball. Like, completely different anime. I'm just saying, which one do you like better?
That should have allowed us to grow closer.
And yes, I do think both are kind of similar.
Us even further. Knowledge is no longer the currency we lack. It's trust. A lack of trust that has eroded the respect we have of our fellow person. Ideas are not built on. They are condensed down, dismantled, and publicly shamed. Everyone is a soldier, enlisted to fight in an ideological war of exchanges, where common ground is no man's land, and the winner is decided not by who is more right, but who can prove the other side more wrong. How does anyone navigate the landscape we are currently in? And I think that's why I was just so constantly drawn back to this series. A story like this is the reminder I needed that the world doesn't have to work like this. That progress is made through collaboration, not dissociation.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God. Like, this video made me like Gigguk even more. God damn, man. He really knows his shit, bro. Yeah, he's cooking. This is great. A great description and review of Orb and how it feels to watch it. Honestly, like, I can't put into words, unless I'm writing, how I felt about this show. And he's finding a way to somehow replicate my feelings for it, because this is how it felt to watch Orb.
Disagree or not, we are still in this together. In an era that will be shaped by our collective hands.
Like, two of my favorite shows of the past few years have been Orb and Dark on Netflix, and both give me that same feeling, that same fascination. If you haven't watched Dark, it's live action, it's on Netflix. I almost spoiled it. Really fucking good show.
Whether any of us have
Dark
the
was
right
amazing.
answer or not.
I watched it like 4 times.
It's thanks to this show that I remembered, as long as you can continue to question whether you are right.
不正解は無意味を意味しない。何かを知るということだ。指導説を信仰してる。このためにわざわざ生まれてきた。
きっと迷いの中に倫理がある。秘境。それは知性だ。
This deserves that #1 spot. Nothing else does. Only other anime I'd put in a #1 spot would be Takopi.
You won't find the wrong
Takopi.
answer.
Wow. That was great. That was great. And just wait for the Crunchyroll Awards when Orb loses. Yeah. Just wait. Just wait till Soul Leveling beats it or some shit, bro. Just wait. It always happens. Or the years of Orb winning Anime of the Year is long gone. It's long fucking gone, bro. Long John gone. It's never happening, which is sad. And that's coming from a shonen tard. That's coming from the guy that just glazes impact frames and shit.